Hi guys, okay, so what we're going to do now is that we're actually going to smudge a person. So I'm actually going to smudge Jason, and then in turn he's going to smudge myself. So it's just, what I'm going to do is just going to show you, I've showed you how to smudge a house. I'm going to show you how to smudge a person. Again, same principle, you just follow where you're guided to, and wherever you stop, you just smudge, because it could just be that that person needs extra smudging or extra clearing of dross in a particular area. So I'll just, we'll get going and we'll start.
Okay, so Allison's going to fire up this smudge, get it going. It's funny we're talking about smudging people, because Allison could see a little black speck behind me, so I must have some dross or some whatever energy around me at the moment. So it's a really good day for doing the smudge for everything. Okay, so I'm just going to stand here and off we go. So I haven't had a smudge for a while. Last time I had a smudge, I was visiting a relative in hospital, and I got this really negative dark energy which I didn't know I had at the time, because at hospitals especially there's so much earthbound energy there and negative energy there. I was walking out with my mother at the time, and I looked over my right shoulder. I could see this massive dark entity behind me, and straight away we went home, and actually I showed my mother how to do this, how to smudge. That was really cool, and she smudged me because she could see stuff and feel stuff as well. She was able to see it disperse and move on, and then instantly she said that she saw colour come back into my face, and my whole vibration changed. So it was like, thank God for smudge. So even if you come home from work or you come home from somewhere you're not feeling too good, give yourself a smudge. Showering's good, but a smudge just is another element of clearing all the lower stuff. And you'll find that the smudge does, it raises your vibration as well, clears you. And because it's funny, I was feeling a little bit drained before, so it's interesting how that was happening on the time frame where you're doing the smudge. So it's really, I feel heaps better after this. I feel a shift already.
Yeah, what I was getting is that it was behind, and it was at this part, the lower back section of Jason.
Okay.
So as I was smudging, you might have seen me or heard me make some noise. What I was actually doing is sending it up to the light and just binding it to that light.
Yep. So you can do this with your kids again, friends, family. We were talking about having a smudge day. The whole planet did a smudge day. We would lift the vibration instantly. How cool would that be? The whole planet doing a smudge day.
That would be awesome. I reckon it's a great idea.
If you haven't got any new age shops or anybody that sells smudge or anything around your area, the internet, you'll be able to buy this stuff off the net. Oh, smacked up my nose.
Okay.
How are we going?
Yeah, I think you're all good.
Cool.
Would you like to smudge me?
Yes, let's give you a go. There's still some smoke there.
Yeah. So let's see what happens.
So I've got some energy that needs to be cleared around our shoulders, shoulder blades. Geez, you went through a lot of smudge with me. It's almost burnt out. And again, I've got the back area and around the head area. So I'll just clear that.
I got a lot on your feet as well.
Okay. So, around the heart area. So it's starting to smoke up again. So this part of the body really needs...
I can feel a shift already with the heart area.
Yeah, it's really good. Feet, not too bad actually.
And you'll know when an area needs more attention, because there could actually, like Jayson said before, with my heart area, the smoke started to like really pick up again.
Yeah, and it's doing the same just over here as well. All of a sudden it's just picked up just over here on your right area. So if you're feeling off, something not right, you can do this for yourself if you need to. So that's pretty clear now. And you will definitely feel a difference.
So even people like Jayson and myself, Jayson who does healings, and myself, and me even doing smudgings, like this is what I do, we also pick up energies. And it may not be, you know, negative energies. It could just be people's dross that you encounter that you've picked up. Because what sometimes happens is that everyone's connected. You know, so you talking to your family, there's a connection there. You talking to a friend, there's a connection there. And whatever energies they have picked up from their family or their friends can also be connected to you as well. So not necessarily negative, nasty energies. It could just be other people's dross that that you have collected along the way.
Exactly right. That's good. So now,
So
I'm just going over my auric field, and it's a lot better, really clear now. I'm using the feather as an extension of myself to feel the auric field.
That's a really good idea.
And
Jayson knows how to do this because this is what he does for a living.
So that's a lot better. Yeah, beautiful. Because I've done a bit more outside of you as well, a bit more out.
Yep.
So we're all done, everyone. So we are all done for today, for this segment anyway. And thank you again for showing us all how to do this.
No, my pleasure. I recommend everyone.
And it's fun too.
Yeah, just alone the shift is awesome, and it is fun, you know, because you get to smoke out your house.
And get the neighbours to watch you and go, what are they doing in there? Anyway, so from us to you, blessings again, and we'll catch you around soon.
See you later.
Bye.
Blessings.
Blessings.
Hi guys, we're back again, and just like I mentioned in part 1, I wanted to share with you just some other products that you can use for the smudging. So in part 1 I used a single feather. What you can use, as I mentioned before, is you can get like a feather wand, and again you can buy this from any new age shops. However, it is also probably really good to actually get it from online stores or anything like that, eBay, Etsy. They sell a lot of these products as well. So this is a feather wand, and you get different types of it as well, and it's actually really good just to wave the smoke around to get it to all the crevices and all the corners also. Also, what I mentioned in part 1 is that I used an abalone shell, and I also mentioned you can use any kind of other bowl as well. So this is a smudge bowl, and on the inside it's got a single, 2 bowls. One where the inside bowl has where you put all the smudge and you burn it and everything in there. The outside bowl is just to act as a protector. So because what happens is, because you've got a lot of fire, a lot of heat going on with the smudge, it can get really hot underneath. So as I was holding the abalone shell on the edge, you can actually hold the bowl underneath, and you won't burn yourself. It doesn't get very hot. So this is also another option as well.
Can I mention something, Alison?
Yes.
With that bowl, you can put smudge around the side.
Yes.
Yeah. And I find when I use that, it smokes up really, really well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't normally use...
No, that's my bowl.
So this is Jayson's bowl. So I'm not very familiar with this bowl. I'm more familiar with the abalone shell. But yeah, so Jayson suggested that you can put smudge around the outside as well. And that can create more smoke. You can actually add extra stuff in here. So along with the sweetgrass, the cedar, the tobacco, you can put it all in here and it all work perfectly.
Yep.
Okay.
Now onto the clearing of the smudge.
So, like I said before, this is the sage that we use to clear. I'm only going to show you with the sage. I'm not going to show you with all the other ingredients because it's pretty much the same procedure. So with the pendulum that I've got here, I'm just going to ask the pendulum, okay, are there any negative energies, impurities or contaminants associated with this sage? Okay, so I've got a yes. So we're just going to stop. Then I'm going to ask, are there any negative energies, impurities or contaminants attached to the sage? Okay, so there's a no. All right. So what I like to do is at the end of the string, either have a ball or a knot, and you really want to hold onto the ball or the end of the string or the chain that you've got, because what can happen sometimes is when you're clearing, the pendulum, depending on how much you're clearing, the pendulum can swing really high and really fast. So you want to make sure that you've got something to hold on to. So now I'm just going to ask the pendulum to clear all the negative energies, contaminants and impurities associated with the sage. And then you're just asking for all those contaminants, energies and impurities to move up into the true light, where they'll be shifted and transmuted and transcended into positive healing energy. And once all those impurities have been removed, the pendulum will stop. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is just check again with the pendulum. And I'm just going to ask, okay, I have all negative energies and impurities and contaminants been removed from the sage? And I get a yes. I get a very big swing of the pendulum. Okay. So, and then what I also would like to just check, is there anything else that I need to remove from the sage? And that's a no. Now we'll just stop the pendulum. There you go. It's as easy as that. So you can clear anything in your house, any object that you may find that has a funny feeling to you, or you pick it up, you're not sure about it. You can use a pendulum, and exactly how I've just done it here, you can actually clear the energies from whatever object that you have in your house or wearing on yourself.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Do we have to so we don't need to take the smudge or any of the ingredients out of the bag?
No, you don't have to. Along with the intention that I said to clear the sage, I also set the intention of clearing the bag as well.
Ah,
so
that's
I
good,
always
yeah.
make sure I cover every base, because even though I may have cleared the sage, there may be something connected to the bag. So that's a really good point that Jayson raised. So if there's anything if you've got an object in the bag, you also want to make sure that you're clearing the object and also the bag as well. You're just covering all bases. That's pretty much it. So that's how you do a clearing using the pendulum. Easy, simple, and I love it.
And we're just going to have a look outside at my plant just to give everyone an idea of what a white sage plant looks like.
Yes, so along with also purchasing the sage from New Age shops, what I also would recommend is, if you get a chance, do some research online and find a specialty nursery that also grows or sells sage. And that way you can actually grow your own as well. And it's an awesome way of always having a supply of sage to clear your house and your belongings too.
Yeah,
So,
and you can buy seeds as well.
Yeah, and you can definitely buy seeds.
Yeah.
So let's go and have a look at Jason's plant. Alright, so here we have, this is the white sage plant. So it pretty much looks like this, and what you do is when it's flowering, when it's got all these leaves, you just pick the branches or pick the leaves, and then you just let it out to dry. And there you go, you have your own sage smudge. Cool, so thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and we'll catch you on our next show. See you later. Blessings.
Blessings. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you, Allison.